wicked. Okay. We're going straight into grand finals. It will be ODT, Oddities Googie versus Dark-Sided Waz. It will probably be Cassie Cage, Yas Queen versus, whoa, Cetrion?
Are we seeing it? No, surely not a Cetrion pick.
Oh, and we're seeing Scorpion. What is going on? They don't know who they're picking.
Is this collusion?
They don't even know who they're picking.
Is this hidden cursor?
No, it's Jade.
Jade. Okay.
And he just picks Yas Queen. Okay, so it's a run back of what we saw earlier.
But don't forget that Googie has just come off playing sets, right? So he is warmed up. He is ready. He's at the fighting pad, been playing. He knows what's happening, right? Waz has been resting. Now, I mean, granted, it's only a couple minutes rest, but when you're coming off a streak and you've just won, all the momentum's in your court. So let's see if you can capitalize on this and go straight onto the game.
I think
that bow staff won't
what will be telling is how confident Googie is in like walking Waz down. Because if we're seeing him take multiple chunks of damage, just eating projectile after projectile, it'd be a telling sign for me to say that he's really impatient in this matchup. Kind of wants it to end before it starts. So I'd like to see how passive Googie is going to be. Whoa, that was a triple dash forward throw.
Oh, gets hit by the EX.
Stupid shadow kick. Oh my god, I hate that move.
It's like Scorpion's teleport, but useless.
Yeah. Damn you, Waz.
I can't even be mad because it's not that great.
Woke emojis in chat. I'll see him. He's getting powered up. He's getting the Wazwoke Spirit Bomb right now. Oh. Can I get some Googies in chat, please? Where's the Googie squad?
Ooh. There we go. That's what he has to do. Baits that wake up and gets the throw. Chucks him into the corner.
Oh my! This man's supposed to be our best player, and he's on Blade Tech on Wake Up.
What is this? Just Wake Up Fatal Blow? Why not? Why not?
I bet you any money you like, he's gonna bring it up later. He'll be like, "You like that Wake Up Fatal Blow, Blade Tech?" And he'll be like, doing his cheap pop up. Let's go, boys. Yeah. And he'll zoom in on his face on his camera. Oh my lord.
Yeah, he got the stream tech.
Oh my lord, he is playing woke right now. That was a big read.
That was. Good convert off that jump kick. Yeah, Googie's taking a lot of damage getting in. Got a big deficit to make up. I mean, Cassie does hit well. Oh, there we go, that's the punish. And punish with the back too, mind you.
Oh. So, yeah, and that's dead.
Look, that was a pretty dominant first.
That second round was super dominant, and that's what I was kind of meaning, where Googie was getting really impatient and just throwing out the shoulder constantly, eating the egg leaves constantly, and that's where that impatience kind of comes from. Whereas in that first round, he was being a lot more patient and picking his opportunities.
Yeah, and that's what he needs to do.
See, I think he'll stick with Yas Queen here. I think he's kind of set on. Whoa.
Nah, I think we'll see a Scorpion pick. I think he feels more comfortable with that matchup. I mean, and who wouldn't? It's a terrible matchup for Jade. It's just not fun.
It is, but I mean, before it kind of looked like a 10-0 matchup in Jade's favor.
And I told you, the reason that is because Waz has been training this matchup. He knows if he picks Jade, he's going to come into contact with Scorpion. Scorpion's one of the most popular characters in the game. You see it online everywhere. You see it in tournaments everywhere. And it just happens to be such a bad matchup for Jade. So he needs to grind it. He needs to be at least decent at dealing with his matchup.
I think that's one of the big reasons why Waz, personally, he's most likely going to drop Jade moving forward, towards Evo, is because not so much her standalone as it is a bad character, it's just her bad matchups are against the top tiers in the game.
Exactly.
So her tournament viability, because a majority of the character bases that you'll be versing in tournaments are going to be the top tier characters, her tournament viability goes down. Because you're constantly fighting against the grain.
It's no good if you have a 10-0 matchup against Kotal Khan.
Exactly,
Right.
yeah.
He's never gonna verse
Only that one guy in bracket that beat Hayate. Shout out to that guy.
Impressive. Ooh, I love that move. That was
a wake up 3 on wake up for sure.
Yeah, that was meant to be. Yeah, he just got the short hop up 3. Short hop 3. That's one thing I've noticed about this game. Short hop is a new mechanic to Mortal Kombat 11, and it's not used very often.
That's true. I think out of anyone that I've seen, I think whoa, that was some blatant tech. Well,
nah, he read that. He read that. I'm gonna give him credit. I'm gonna give him credit for that one. He read that one. He's in chip territory. There we go.
Why would you do that?
Oh, one more hit? He just needed one more hit.
Oh no.
He did 3 hits, right? But he thought the first hit would take last breath, and it didn't. So it's just both hits the teleport that took last breath.
That sucks. That's slight disjustment for Googie, but hopefully he has, you know, those nerves of steel with his background and being a competitive, not just fighting game player, but he is actually a competitive poker player as well. So he has nerves of steel. He knows what it's like to come back from a major deficit, competitive play.
Nice throw there. And he wasn't dissuaded from the fact that he went for the down 2 last time. Ooh, goes for a full throw, gets the Oki.
No escape failed though. Why didn't he even attempt throw break there?
Ooh, oh, just misses the conversion.
Whoa, mashing after getting hit by an up 3. Alright.
100%, why not?
Googie's feeling a certain kind of lead. Oh, but gets him. Oh, the blade check. But no, what kind of punish was that? He had a full combat punish.
Maybe he was afraid of the... I mean, he clutched it out either way, but he might have been afraid of the
breakaway?
Of the breakaway, yeah. I suppose he's like, I'll just go for the guaranteed 140 damage. So surely... Ooh, nice dessert.
Yeah, good read followed up by the conversion.
Very... Oh!
But no, missed the shadow kick.
That's okay.
It's alright, he lost like, what, 2% damage there because he missed the shadow kick?
Whoops.
No punish on that spear. Whoa! Big punish.
I forgot he had that loaded.
Damage.
I always forget that's loaded.
Yeah.
So even if you finish a combo with that, you still maintain the crushing blow.
Oh, that's a big rip. And that is 2-0 now to Dark-Sided Waz. This is the beginning of the 3-0.
Definitely the beginning of the 3-0. And the thing about Fatal Last Breath is we saw in the first round that struggled to take that last breath. He went for the 3 hits, but they didn't land as he would have liked them. Jade, on the other hand, she has no issues taking last breath. She has that bloody staff spin 12 thing. They hit 6-7 times on block.
Well, that's the funny thing, right? Is that generally speaking, every single Scorpion player should be playing Reborn. If he was playing Searing Rage there, that was guaranteed chip kill.
It was a guaranteed chip kill.
So, I mean, Searing Rage boys?
He has one of those, I like to call them F your last breath moves.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like Jackie has one with her kicks. Scorpion has it with the whip.
Sonya doesn't have anything because she's bottom tier.
Yeah, she needs a buff. I suppose Sonya has like 3-3-3 cancel and 3-3-3 rings.
Nah, doesn't count.
Doesn't count? No.
Starts
Okay.
off with a high, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't count. Ooh, gets hit by the overhead.
Alright. Nice with punish. Back to bit of a wiggle stick.
Nice throw escape. Now the issue is that he doesn't have the defensive stamina, so even if you kill block.
Whoa, just a random spear.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have been at the range where he got the crushing blow, but not too sure. I know you have to be quite far for that actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a punish for sure.
He does have crushing blow loaded, and we'll see him use it now. There we go. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I think it's 350 all up. Or like 320 all up, sorry.
Nah, 350.
Damn, that is so much.
310 is the regular crushing blow, crushing throw, and then This one does like more, and it stacks
it's
as
a
well.
dot.
Yeah.
Playing nice and passive, waiting for something. He's waiting
See,
for an opportunity to teleport in there.
This is cat and mouse, except this time they're both playing mouse.
Oh, fatal blow, so he won't have it on wake up. But what is the wake up options? Nice.
Wake up forward.
Up forward one. What is going? Nice throw check. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Shutting kick. This man is on something. Oh my.
He saw 6 seconds on the clock. He has to get me down to the lowest health. I've got the health lead. What's he gonna do? He's gonna throw. I'm gonna neutral duck down 2.
You know what the funniest thing is that constantly, and I mean constantly, anyone in the chat would know this as well. Anyone who watches Waz's stream, when he gets hit by that, when he does a jump kick, someone neutral ducks his throw and does it down 2, every time he complains about it. Why would you do that there? Oh my god, such a bad option. And we just saw his grand finals of a tournament do it.
Exactly.
So Waz, shut up.
The other thing he did, which was interesting, was he wasted his crushing blow, because the regular down 2 would have knocked out anyway.
And yeah, this is looking like Waz's round to lose right now. We see Googie has the corner advantage. He had the punish, but drop conversion. Nice, good punish, and that's the egg shadow kick. Will take it. And yes, your tournament winner, your champion for today is Darksiders Waz. He takes it out 3-0 against ODT's Googie.
And wins that $50 M-Wave voucher, those juicy 5 points. Googie not leaving with nothing. He'll have 5 points on that BAMPath online tournament. And oh, geez, we've seen that fatality so many times this tournament.
Yeah, pretty much any time when Waz plays on stream, he feels himself. You know, it's a little bit of a TM pop off. He goes full TM mode, and he does a fatality at the end.
Yeah.
At least he gets the input. At least he doesn't stuff it up, right? Because that'd be much worse if it's just like a slap at the end.
That'd be so much worse. Like if you were, you know, Vitrix Castile, perhaps.
Yeah.
Unable to do a fatal.
What I'd like to say is just, you know, good games all round. It was a really, really solid top 8. Shout outs to everyone who placed top 8 in this tournament and everyone who competed. You know, it kind of helps us continue events like this. Shout outs to CouchWarriors for providing an opportunity to the NRS community with this BAMPathToEVO style events that they're allowing us to run. So yeah, shout outs to Waz for taking everything. You know, he's the champion yet again, winning every single NRS tournament so far that he's been a part of within the Australian or OC region.
Yes.
And I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. There hasn't been anyone who's really come close to him yet. So
no, he's definitely on the grind. He's definitely repping Oz. He's definitely repping our region. And I'm really excited to see what he does when he goes to Evo.